starting lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At shooting guard, J.R. Smith. At center, Tristan Thompson. At power forward, Kevin Love. At the other guard position, Kyrie Irving. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Ryan Anderson. And starting at guard, number 13, James Harden. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Houston Rockets.
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair, and it's Irving in at the 1.
Guys, if you look at Kevin Love last season, by some metrics, a top 10 player in the league and among the top 2 power forwards in the league. But you think about the negativity he's had to overcome. There were questions about whether his confidence had waned. Was there a disconnect amongst the players? I think all in all, he's done very well.
And he came off that screen, and the league just didn't get over the top of him.
I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got his first points in this one.
How good is Kyrie at getting that shot up with a defender in his grill?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute, and in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
Thanks, David. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, when they get into a rhythm shooting the ball, they can put points on the board in a hurry, and it comes in bunches.
Here's Beverly following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Clock at 6. Harden against Smith. No good on that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Anderson, a screen on Love. Ariza has the open look. Good on the triple. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Love with the screen on Beverly. Irving kicks to Love. And the dunk by Love.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Now here's Anderson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Smith outside. LeBron passes to Smith. The shot's good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Beverly with the ball. Harden outside. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Cleveland leading by 4. Irving dishes to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's a pick by Love. Smith with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Smith kicks to James. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And LeBron James achieving the highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
Free throw good, James. And there's been a lot of negativity, Greg, directed LeBron's way. Cavs fans who felt betrayed when he left, analysts who questioned his greatness. What does that 2016 title now do to that?
I think it changes a lot, especially for those in Cleveland. For the analysts who question LeBron's place in history, I think his 2 titles in Miami had already done a lot to cement his reputation. The 2016 title should remove that as an argument.
We know that LeBron has always been a good foul shooter. Not a great one, but a good one.
Anderson the screen. Here's Ariza. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Irving's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Harden outside. Anderson with the screen for Harden. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Beverly. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beverly's got his first basket.
No doubt that is within his range.
I think that's exactly what you're looking for on the break. Finish right at the rim.
Beverly against Irving. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Anderson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Irving against Beverly. Teardrop shot. And the layup is up and in.
Well, you really have to be feeling it to go with the teardrop. That is not as easy as that looked.
Outside Irving. James against Ariza. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Love kicks to Irving. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got 8 points. Rockets trail by 6. Harden the pass to Beverly. Anderson outside. Harden against Smith, and that one is good. that's now 7 points for James Harden.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Irving dishes to James, and stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And so many different personalities in the NBA, Doris. You've gotten to know a lot of them. Who stands out as being some of the great players just to talk about the game within this league?
Well, LeBron James, I think, does a really nice job for me of answering questions in a very thoughtful manner. You'll see him just take a second to process whatever it is I've asked, and then really try to give the fan at home a sense of what he was thinking in that particular matchup.
That's good to know. That's interesting.
He's a very, as you know, such a cerebral player, and that translates to the postgame.
Ariza hits them both. And the Cavs are clearly an elite offensive team. Defensively, they've been a little more vulnerable. Doris, how do they make strides, you think, at that end of the floor?
Well, Kevin, part of it is simply focus and the will to improve. Players like Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson are great athletes, and they can improve on that end. I think they've needed another wing stopper who can space the floor as well.
Cavaliers leading. Now Irving. He's got 8. Pass to LeBron. Six on the shot clock. Smith for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ariza kicks to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And LeBron James gets it to go.
That's terrific defense right there, but it didn't matter to LeBron James, who just drains it. He's a master of shrugging off the defense.
There's the pick, and Beverly kicks to Harden. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
Now here's James. Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ariza kicks to Anderson. And there's the pass to Beverly. Shoots from the elbow. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James outside. Cleveland moving it around. Irving sets a screen for Smith. James misses.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
The 3 from Harden buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Rockets.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Irving double team. Harden against Smith. Bucket is good. Smith's got his second basket.
Well, with JR, sometimes it doesn't matter how much you get in his face. He can still knock it down with the best of them.
Anderson the screen. Harden the pass to Capella. It's Ariza on the way. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And that's collected by Love.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Ariza against LeBron. And off the front iron, and in it goes. James has got 6.
Just a high percentage look for LeBron. I mean, he's so good in the post.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving. Here's Beasley. Puts it up off the inbound. Unable to get that one. LeBron with some nice D. At the same time that Love creates breathing room for others with his shooting, Doris, it's clear he doesn't want to be reduced to just being a floor spacer.
Well, and I don't think, Kevin, that's the best role for him either. He's a player who can work from the elbow and on the post. He makes plays for himself and those around him. They've got to run the ball through him at times to get him touches and allow him to make plays.
And so it's Houston with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Back to Gordon. From deep, drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams dishes to James. There's the screen. Williams kicks to LeBron. Beasley with the steal. Shumpert against Gordon. Nene, right side. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Obviously a different role for Nene these past few seasons. This was once one of the better starting centers in the league. Now he only starts in spots, and he just doesn't seem to have the same impact on the game.
And with Nene, you think back to when he was able to plant himself on a blocked Doors and just get any shot he wants through sheer strength and force, but not anymore.
Well, I think the one thing, Kevin, you can say is Nene still gives you good efficiency as a post player in terms of his productivity. The problem is with the way the game is moving, it's harder to find him guaranteed minutes. Obviously, there are quicker and more versatile options at the power forward.
Now here's Gordon after LeBron James's miss. And there it is for him.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Williams with a clean look. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's Beasley on the wing. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Too big, too strong. Nene powering through the contact. That's one heck of a finish.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, that breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Lue gives Coach Doc Rivers credit for seeing the coaching potential in him when he didn't see it in himself.
You're right, Kevin. Rivers told him, you could coach for me. And Tyronn wasn't so sure. Thought coaching sounded like too much work. 6 years later, change of heart, called Doc to ask for a job, and the rest is history.
That one, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Shumpert. He gets it in there.
Yeah, the determination there from Shumpert was something else. Took the foul, converts the basket. Beautiful. You think about Iman Shumpert coming out of Georgia Tech, a defensive specialist, certainly. He's battled through injuries these last few seasons, but when he's right, guys, this guy's a quality caliber wing.
And Shumpert not a great offensive player, Doris. He especially struggled shooting the ball last season.
Well, I think, Kevin, you have to wonder how much that wrist injury held him back. To fill that 3-and-D role, they need him to hit a few more threes.
And here is James. He has 6. He dishes it to Williams. With 1 on the clock. And a high score. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
Beasley out there with Brewer. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Nene. And it's Prigioni in at the guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve his focus at the defensive end. He said, I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust. Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay locked in.
Definitely a lot of responsibility at that point guard position. They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, D.A. Now, here is Irving. Nene unable to get his shot to go. Irving can't get it to go. Some nice passing there by Houston. On the wing, Brewer. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Beasley. Harden comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Pablo Prigioni. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And that one's good. Beverley.
Listen, this is one of the better passing big men in the NBA. Nene making a play.
Irving against Beverley. Stolen by Beverley. Down low. Here's Anderson. Back to Beverley. Outside Gordon. To the inside. The second chance effort. And Nene with the lay-in. Good. Nene's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
Now, this is Nene's craft, right? He works inside, has a knack for getting it up and down.
Irving passes to Shumpert. Love with the screen on Harden. On the wing, Shumpert, guarded by Harden. Clock at 4. To halt the run. No good off the back of the rim. Houston leading by 4. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Anderson dishes to Gordon. He kicks it to Harden. Nene, the screen. Here's Beverley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
Kicks it to Dunley. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And Tristan Thompson, one of the premier offensive rebounders in the game. Second overall, in fact, in offensive rebounds last year.
Look, Kevin, this is a guy who makes his living around the rim. He runs rim to rim, terrific on the pick and roll. He's a smart cutter, does a good job lurking on the baseline for drop-offs or second chance points.
And he knocks down the first one. And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio.
Doris, so many rookies come into the NBA and talk about the physicality of the league. I also think they talk about the speed of the league and the difference from college to pro. Just how physical and just how fast is it for these kids?
Let me give you 2 visions, okay? You've got 6'8", 200 and maybe 60 pounds, right? LeBron James coming at you full steam, and you're looking at hulking shoulders, defined arms and legs, and you're thinking, I don't think it's in my best interest to take a charge. No way, no how.
Isn't he intimidating when he's on that kind of track and coming down with no governor?
I'll say this. You know, if LeBron James is in transition or back to the basket and you're guarding him, you're going to feel it like it's football Monday.
Oh, and he makes the first.
And you know, if you foul Love, he's going to make you pay at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
Nene at the elbow. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
11 feet away, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, Thompson won't give you a steady diet of that mid-range, but every once in a while he might pull it out.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. And it's Nene, top of the key. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Irving with it. Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
And the basket by Harden.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving kicks to Love. He feeds it to Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Beverly, the pass to Anderson. The dish to Beverly. There's the 3. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
I'll tell you, when Irving is hot, there isn't much you can do to slow him down. Pretty much have to ride out the storm, guys.
And he makes that one. 12 points for Nene.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Irving dishes to Love. Back to Irving. Here's Dunleavy. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Smith kicks to Thompson. And there's the 3-second violation. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Nene. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Eric Gordon. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Timeout charge to Houston. Okay, man, put your hands together for Go Rockets Power Dancers!
Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Everly with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Capella, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, from a broadcasting perspective, Doris, just how global has the game of basketball grown with advances in the accessibility of the games being played?
You know what I marvel at is how the next generation consumes sports content. Live sports are still what the viewer wants, but you'll see so many people watching on mobile devices, right? Small tablets, phones. It's incredible to me how different our business is, Kevin. News is now not broken in a newspaper story. News is broken on social media.
Don't you think, Doris, it's promoted that way too because owners in this league that are very in tune with the tech side of the business?
Many of them are businessmen and have succeeded because they've been visionaries in their field, and certainly they want to know how is our content getting to that next generation.
Good point. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now Harden. He's got 12. Pass to Beverly. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's Ariza on the wing, defended by Jefferson. Ariza passes to Harden. Ariza dishes to Beverly. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Beverly. And here's Anderson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got 5 now.
You know, had to use the bounce pass right there. Definitely the right choice, and it got him an assist.
Smith outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
And here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Back to Harden. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, he's so integral to the success of their offensive system.
Who's got ball?
Here's Jefferson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jefferson's got his first points in this one.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's the screen from deep. Ariza no up. The Cavaliers leading by 6. In the corner, Smith with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you talk about a dominant quarter. Everything's coming up points for this guy.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's in.
The 3 from Harden scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Boy, total failure defensively right there, leaving him all alone in three-point territory.
Jefferson kicks to James. Smith outside. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Ariza passes to Anderson. Unloads from 13. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. The feed to Williams. the 8-footer. And Capella sends it back. Ariza kicks to Harden. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
To the paint, here's James. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, you got to like the aggressive D going for the block. But he got it just as it was on its way down.
For the Rockets, Beasley's checked in for Anderson. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverley. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. LeBron James, Doris, known obviously as a great leader. In fact, Mike Miller, one of his teammates, called him the best teammate in the world. But last season, he was called to task for some of his actions.
Right. Well, Kevin, there were some social media messages which seemed to be sort of criticizing his teammates in some measure, hanging out with Dwayne Wade and talking about getting different teammates. And, of course, between the lines, he was as great as ever. You know, the message from the coach, clear. Focus on your team. Keep it in-house. You know, Channing Frye, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center, and on a very reasonable contract.
And Doris, you look at advanced statistics, Channing Frye, a better player than some might realize.
Well, I think, Kevin, rebounding is where he hurts you. Underrated defensively, and, of course, close to 40% from three-point range. That provides spacing for all of their star talent.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 7. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Brewer. This is to Prigioni. Houston moving the ball around. Houston needs to get a shot off. Kept alive. It's blocked.
Shumpert can cover more ground than you think with his size. Nice block there.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Prigioni looking for his first basket still in this one. Beasley the screen. Here's Brewer. The Rockets again can't hit. And so that's the end of the first half. Cleveland ahead, up by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Can move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there, and Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. This led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Day returning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
You know, he's getting the ball in a place where he can do something with it, and he hasn't had to force one thing. The game seems like it's coming to him naturally.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Now here's James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Harden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
James kicks to Love. Down low, Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Beverly. Harden up top. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Harden's got 21 in the game.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
They'd be in a much deeper hole without his contributions, no doubt about it.
Here's Irving. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Reeves dishes to Anderson. Inside. And Thompson sends it back.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now Anderson following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Harden can't hit. James with it. He's got 11. Irving. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Irving's got 14.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Harden kicks to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Trying his luck deep. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Beverly. And it's 8 points for Trevor Ariza.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Love. And Love throws it down.
Boy, Love is so smart at being aggressive when he needs to be, really owning his drives to the rim.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Gordon's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Rockets trail by 12. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got his first 2 points. Now Smith, 19 points in the game. Irving kicks to Love. Unloads from 9. Love with another miss.
He should have made that, guys. The defense was okay, but he had no excuse not to finish.
Here's Beverly, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dunleavy's checked in for James. Here's Harden. The offensive rebound.
That's nice technique on the glass. You know, you leverage your position and your size to pull that in.
Scooped up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You can see Thompson does a good job carving out space for himself to secure that board.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. It's good. Anderson's got 7.
You know, creating opportunities right there near the bucket like that, that's always a priority. That's good offense.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving passes to Thompson.
Well, Thompson just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch 4, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Rockets trail by 11. Harden outside. Eric Gordon on the wing. Cavaliers with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Smith against Harden. Goes up on the wing. But they get it back. The rebound by Anderson. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Harden. 23 points in the game. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Gordon with another miss.
Yeah, his shot's been out of sync, and it really has held them back tonight.
Back to Smith. Anderson against Love. Passes to Irving. Fires from deep. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 5th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Start it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. Now here's Harden. And there's the pass to Gordon. Back to Harden. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Irving kicks to Love. It's a pick by Love. Irving for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
But you talk about rhythm. He's lighting it up in this quarter, fueling this lead.
Irving against Beverly. In the corner, it's Gordon. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Love dishes to Irving. Back to Love. He kicks it to Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 24.
Boy, how does Kyrie collect himself so quickly before going up?
Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Anderson. Off target with his 3. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Smith against Harden. Back to Irving. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. It's Harden with the drive. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 27 points for him.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, because of the size difference, that's probably not the one-on-one matchup they'd like to go to very often, but it worked that time.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Houston making some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Anderson. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Cleveland, Jefferson's checked in for Dunleavy. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Rockets trail by 17. Gordon kicks to Prigioni. Back to Gordon. He wants to get it to Nene and does.
6'11", broad-shouldered, tough for the defense to get that shot on Nene's without fouling.
The Rockets have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Listen, we all know a healthy, motivated Nene is an elite player at both ends.
Outside Williams. A wide open look for Love. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, he's devastating from distance. Feathery touch, has the height to shoot over everyone.
Here's Nene. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, terrific size at the power forward position, and Nene is going to overpower a lot of defenders.
Now here's Shumpert. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Shumpert's got 5 points so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Brewer. Kicks it to Nene. Brewer, the pass to Prigioni. Shot clock at 5. And some nice passing there by Houston. Releases from 15. The shot by Nene. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Love dishes to Williams. Jefferson has a wide open look. They get it back.
Well, there's the presence that Love has after a shot comes off the iron. Always active.
Houston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The leaner inside. The shot by Nene. No good. Cleveland's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Love. He feeds it to Fry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Channing Frye, a 3-point specialist at 6'11". It's a shot he didn't really utilize in earnest until his 5th year in the league.
Now think about it, Kevin. It's like he flipped a switch. It's become the staple of his offensive game. And he's a trendsetter in that regard. Very tough to defend that pick and pop at the top of the key.
Houston making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. James comes in for Kevin Love. And Irving subbed in for Williams. He's off on the second.
And the veteran Fry just continues to build upon his fine career. A big man with a sweet touch from the distance.
Nene. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Nene. 16 points for him.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
And Jefferson, here we go. And Jefferson throws it down.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find an area that's been a weak spot for them. Across the board, this has been a dynamic performance.
Cleveland's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. James kicks to Fry. Yes, that goes in. Fry's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's a good screen. There's the dish to Nene. Buries it down low. He's got 18. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jefferson. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's Prigioni, covered by Irving. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Oh, that's one of those mistakes where you really feel embarrassed afterward, just not aware of his position on the court.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And on the way from Irving for 3. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And for Houston, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Prigioni. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that,
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
In the corner, it's Brewer. The three-pointer, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. So it's the Rockets now. Decker is out there with Beasley. Then there's Moniunas. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Prigioni in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, that's tough. It cost them any momentum they were trying to generate.
Shumpert with it. There's the pick. On the wing, Williams. All sorts of time. And yes, it's good. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Pass to Moniunas. And it's in there.
That is high percentage offense. Get the ball into the paint, pound them inside.
And Shumpert kicks to Fry. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Williams, that's for 2. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, that's just intelligent basketball. Put that pass exactly where it needed to go to set up the shot.
Now Brewer. To the middle. Here's Moniunas. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Little turnaround. No good from Fry. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Anderson. Outside Williams. Floats one. He lays it in.
Well, you really have to be feeling it to go with the teardrop. That is not as easy as that looked.
Prigioni kicks to Brewer. Here's Moniunas. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fry's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Shumpert, covered by Brewer. And Anderson kicks to Williams. They set the pick. High inside, covered by Beasley. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Channing Fry, taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good from Fry. McRae's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Fry. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Prigioni kicks to Brewer. Oniutis in the post. He's against Anderson.
Shooting for Houston, Donatas Motiejunas. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. James Jones, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And he makes the first but misses the second. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brewer with the steal. Inside. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Brewer.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's McCray. Now the feed to Anderson. Dunleavy the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. From the line, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Prigioni kicks to Beasley. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Motiejunas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Chris Anderson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Shooting for Houston, Donatas Motiejunas. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Williams. There's the pick. Feeds it to Jones. Decker with the rebound.
Regardless of that miss right there, that's a shot you want him taking. He practices that all the time, makes a ton of them.
Prigioni, that's good. Well, Cleveland shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Williams dishes to Dunleavy. Back to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Cleveland, Mo Williams at the line for 2.
That's good from Williams. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Williams. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's McDaniels. Here's Motiejunas. And the rebound goes to Anderson.
Yeah, terrific all-around effort from the defense. They were not going to let him finish over them.
Outside Williams, inside Jones, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Cleveland, James Jones. the line for two.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. The Rockets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's McDaniels, passes it to Montejunas. And that's off the glass and in. Montejunas has got 6 here in this quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Williams passes to Dunleavy. And the pass to Jones from outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
Kicks it to Montejunas. He can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Williams fires the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Prigioni, sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Pass to McRae. He kicks to Jones. Pass to McRae. Back to Jones. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Decker kicks to Montejunas. Houston moving it around. The dish now to Beasley. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Prigioni for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside Williams. McRae kicks to Anderson. Screen by Jones. Dunleavy for 3. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McDaniels dishes to Montejunas. Can't hit from in close.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Houston making a switch here. Nene's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Jefferson's checked in. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Williams. Jefferson down low. Back to Williams. Nene against Anderson. Outside Williams. Second shot opportunity. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
They grab their own miss, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, terrific reaction to that missed shot. Reads right where it comes off the glass for the putback.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Anderson. Amon Shumpert has come in for McRae. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And that one misses. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Irving from long range bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Jefferson. 2 points. That one goes.
And how about that one-man fast break?
Boy, once he gets his hands on it, it's straight to the races, just the way it should be done.
Here's Nene. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And how about this offensive production from Nene? He's got it going on tonight.
Jones, the pass to Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Nene.
Shooting for Cleveland, Richard Jefferson, taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Corey Brewer's checked in for Decker. Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. So he gets them both. The Rockets have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's McDaniels. He dishes it to Nene from the low block, and Houston again with the bucket.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Beasley with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Makes it off the glass. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Irving double team. Anderson kicks to Fry. And no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. He feeds it to Prigioni. Back to Beasley. Dishes to Brewer. To the inside. Here's Prigioni. And that one hits back iron. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Anderson dishes to Shumpert. Outside Irving. And another miss by Cleveland. The Rockets shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. With the second effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 1:35 left here in the 4th quarter. And here is Fry. And there's the feed to Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And it's blocked.
Twice on the pipes. Nene sends it back.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Kyrie Irving. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now, here is Irving. Fry passes to Jefferson. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Here's Prigioni. Feeds to Beasley. On the wing, Brewer. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shoots. Rebounded by Anderson.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
They set the screen. Left side, Shumpert. Brewer with the steal. Passes it to Beasley. Finished off the break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here is Irving. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
Feels amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He came out of halftime not to be denied. Active, assertive, everyone rallied around his energy.
This was one of those, what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates, Kyrie had it going on tonight.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' heart, you could have heard a pin dropped in there. Listen. See what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.